Hi guys, it's Candace. Welcome back to Journal Me Crazy. Oops, I forgot to put those up. Okay, anyway, so we're going to do the final flip through of our Sunset Beach. I know these are the little Scrabble things, and I went and took, I don't know if you could tell, let me see. Can you see? Yeah, can you see? I went and put clear fingernail polish on them. I know I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to put some burlap. I don't know, because I want to stick with the natural thing. But so we're just going to do a flip through of all the parts and pieces. Ouch! All the parts and pieces that I did in here. And let me move this over. Oh yeah, I got junk underneath there. Oh well. Let me clean that up. Okay. All right. So here we go. I mean, I did do good. I didn't over stuff her. I know, I don't know what I'm gonna tie her with yet either. So, okay, so it's about 2 inches. If you squish it, you know, but I'm sorry, at the top, it's, okay, 1 3/4, almost 2 inches. So, but there's still room. I still think, I don't know if I'm gonna spray. I don't know. I was gonna put a coat of the you know what I'm talking about. That stuff, the sealer, the matte gel stuff, but I don't know. It's so humid out there. We'll see. All right, so we're just gonna flip through our little journal cards and just our little stuff, you know, write in space. We got some write in space. And like I said, I put some scrap because that's where the holes were on the notebook paper. And then I just took and used some more scrap and put it on an index card and put another piece of scrap on here to use as a little side tuck. And there's our little collage girl. And then our back with pocket, and you could still write back here on the back. And then just our little tags. I don't know. Yeah, I think we'll stick with the blues. And I just put some blue and gold twine on there, and then I had little seahorse ribbon. And then here I put, you know, some more fingernail polish on this part of the compass so it looked like it was glass, and just some spots and drops, and then just some scrap, you know, for a little tuck, and then some golden cheesecloth, one of the stickers from my Sneaky Monkey Happy Mail, and then some twine. And then you flip it up and you have, you know, write in space all on top. And then I took the beach sign from one of the pieces of papers and just put it on there cockeye. And then this is part of a coloring kit, a color book, which actually, little girl, you better back up or roll over your feet. It's this. It's just got different things in here, and I found it at Ross for $3, and it's really nice thick paper, so you can color on it and all that good stuff. Little girl, come away. So that way you can doodle and do. And then I just stamped it with some stamps and put it in here. So have a little, you know, a little surprise. Ouch, stabbed myself behind there. Journal spot. Or you can glue, put pictures or whatever. Yeah, I told Jaylyn I had most of this done, and so she went and watched the video. So, and then I just took and put some little netting that has the white spots on there, a little jewel and some ribbon. And then just that's got white fingernail polish on there. And then here I just punched holes, put some of that twine in here and lift it up and you can journal there. And then I put a vellum pocket on there that I sewed. No, this isn't vellum, this is deli paper. And just backed this with another cardstock and another piece of this, so you can put it in there because she was so pretty, didn't want to lose, you know, didn't want to lose her. And then some of my washi tape from my little cheeky monkey, and then there's some up there too, just to hold that twine down a little better. And then this is just a pocket with some, you know, some scrappies that I dyed. And it just has some extra little ephemeras, some stickers that I had got that she can, you know, put stickies everywhere, and then just a little journal card that she can write on. And that goes in there. And then, like I said, I just used some, you know, my washies and some scraps. That actually, I thought it was luggage, but it looks like there's a hole in there. And I'd say it's a water cooler, maybe, I don't know. So, and then we have this, our pelican. We don't have pink pelicans down on the coast. Ours are brown, but, you know, that's what the digital was. So, I thought it was pretty. And it would, you know, bring out some of these colors of the Sunset Beach. And then, hello. And then, if you wonder why I just stuck this there, well, it's because my nail polish, I didn't leave it out long enough. And I thought it was dry. And when I put this in here, it stuck to it and then kind of tore the vellum. So I just put Mr. Krabby there visiting his friends. But here's a little journal card. And I backed it. And then here's this little one. And backed it with some, I was going to say Parmesan. Parchment paper. Hello. Oh, I know. I still might go and cut and put a triangle in there. I just, you know, I love that. And I hate it not to be used. But, you know, you can still journal, excuse me, here and there. But I know I might. And I didn't do anything to here, but, you know, there's another page that she, you know, can glue on if she wants to. Then we did this. I just put some sheer ribbon on there. And then some more doodling on the back so she can color on there. These are some waves. And then just, you know, a little thing. You know, I write in my little squares. Well, that's why, you know, I do my stupid blood pressure, which I got to bring my blood pressure journal upstairs because I need to decorate him because he's just naked, and so we might just have to do that. So I can bring it upstairs because I keep forgetting to write in it and do it. But anyway, so there's that. And then just this, lots of journal spot, and then a big old journal card and journaling on the back. I know, and a lot of you go, well, how come you didn't put any labels on there? Because there's a few in here, not many, but I just wasn't sure, this being her first journal, if she, you know, would grasp that. So anyway, so we just put a little pocket with some washies, and then this pretty Sunset Beach, sitting at the cabana, getting ready to have a drink. And then you're going to go back to your chairs and sit there after the rain comes. Oh, and she's just walking on the beach. I know, I love putting these papers together. They're pretty. And then here I just wrote Jalen's journal, and I put Love Mimi, and then July 2023, so she'll remember when I made it for her. I know, now I got to make the other two a journal. Kaya likes horses, and then Abigail likes like Wonder Woman. She gave me a couple of names, so I've got a little kit that I got to do that. And then this is just 2 note pages that I glued together from, excuse me, the Dollar Tree on one of those pads. But let me tell you, you glued the 2 pages together, and that thing's thick. So there's journaling spot there, and then, you know, you journal on here. And I should have made that a tuck, but oh well, I glued it down first. Then we have this, another paint chip card that we did with some journaling on the back, and then this flips out. Oh, that's a, well, heck, I forgot to put something in there, so I might have to go back, put something in there. I know, just a little a little card. So let me put a paper clip on here. Oh man, I thought I had it all. I know I've got some scrap, so I'll put a little piece of scrap in there. Then here's just, you know, another piece of paper that we glued on for a pocket. And then I just used that paper we folded, cut some of that ephemera on there. And then I just I actually sewed these in with a zigzag and used a McDonald's bag. I know, because, you know, she wanted yellows and stuff in there, so I just thought that would be cute. You could write over it. And then just some other little papers. So got a little journal book that tucks in here, a little notebook. Then this is our flip out overlay pocket, and I have this. I know I did this by myself. I didn't do it, y'all. I know, I'm sorry. Just did some stenciling on here and some little Nuvo drops. Not Nuvo, yeah, they are Nuvo. and then just backed it on some graph paper. And I just thought these colors went pretty with it. So that's a one. Excuse me, more journal. She put stickers and stuff on here, still write on it. Now, I did not decorate these large journal cards because I thought it'd be something that she could, if she wanted to put one of those big stickers on there, she can, or if there was something that she liked, or even a photo or whatever, she could put on here. So I'm gonna have to tell Jaylyn to watch this so she can maybe get some inspiration, but she's crafty, she'll figure it out. And then some more journal. And then we have this double pocket that we did from this piece of paper that we did the overlay on. So I took these beautiful shells, I know, so pretty, and another little color doodle page that she can color on with markers, crayons, or whatever, pencils. And then this is just a tag from a piece of, well, the pelican was over here somewhere, I think. Yeah, because there's whatever those are, sailboats. And then I just took one of the two of the little round things and put it, you know, left the string dangling and just glued them on here. So it'd just be a little dangle, just to be different. And then, excuse me, went back and did that, you know, pocket that I told you. This reminds me of a tape dispenser, but anyway. And then this, I know, just cute little lighthouse. This is like one of those little Airbnbs that you know, rent it. So your bedrooms are up here and your kitchen and bathrooms downstairs. Yep. So that's where we went on vacation. Not. Oh, actually, this was the middle of December. Oh, just some coffee dye paper and some graph paper. And like I said, I left these blank just because they were so pretty. And the thing was getting so thick. I know I got the itches. I had to pick up a package down at the thing before it rained. I mean, I got up here. Anyway. Okay, let me tell you. I tried to adult today. I did get to the mailbox. I did mail out my Happy Mails and mailed out the Choo Choo winners. And then I had to spend $10 to mail these documents down to Nashville, which is, I could have drove there if I'd have paid more attention, but I knew I'd have a meltdown if I went there, but I still might have to drive there. So I mailed these documents, which I cannot seem to get faxed through or emailed through. My email says it went through, and the ones that they conveniently reply to as read, it's the one that says there's no attachment on there. It just says that I've sent 5 different emails, each one a separate attachment, because you can't send the 4 pieces of paper on one email as attachment. B donkey dunks. But anyway, I said dunks. So I put it in a priority envelope so I have a tracking number, and that puppy should be there tomorrow. Now, let's tango for real. So we'll see what happens now. And then I went to the courthouse again to try to get this car registry taken care of. The one that got the tree fell on in December. And she's like, oh, well, you don't have the salvage title. I said, this is all the paperwork that I have. I mean, I had, you know, everything but that title. I have this other weird title, which I thought was a title, and I guess John thought it was a title, but it's not really the title. So, I mean, I waited there for, I mean, I got there at 1:15. I left there at 3:40. They closed at 4:30. So anyway, and the woman that knows all of this, the actual court clerk or whoever is elected for that car tag department, was off today. So nobody knew what to do. So they said, you need to come back tomorrow. Oh my God. So I told them, I said, if it's not pouring down rain, I will come, because I don't want to, it's supposed to rain like 97% tomorrow. It rained all afternoon today. I mean, I got home, loaded up a package that, thank God, I went out and was there, or else it'd been ruined. My little desk came. And so I loaded that in the back of my truck, which it's now stuck in there, but I'll worry with that another day. I'll just drive around with it. I mean, whatever. It's wedged, so I don't care. It's, you know. Oh. Anyway, so I give her all this stuff, and she goes, oh, well, let me go check the VIN number to see what we have, because she's trying to tell me this little piece of paper with this barcode is something that I had to mail in. And I says, no. I see, if you read on there, it says that we've received your title. This is what you bring for your salvage thing, because they actually send a person out to make sure that the car's, fixed, drivable, and all that good stuff. I mean, we did get it repaired. My son, it was more, not internal, but more, whatever that word is for that makes you look pretty, even though you're not pretty. Cosmetic. There you go. So it's more cosmetic, The elephant sat on the hood and the roof, but, he popped them out as much as he could. And, I mean, it looks much better. And then we, John replaced the mirrors, and Robert fixed the leak, and all this other, all this stuff it's fine. And it gets, twice as much gas mileage as my Yukon does. That's why we bought the thing. But anyway, so she's trying to tell me that little thing isn't what, and I said, but that's, read it. And so she keeps going back here somewhere to whoever, and then comes back, like 15, 20, 30 minutes each time, to answer this one question. Well, then, you go back again to answer another question. And so she's like, well, you'll have to come back tomorrow. And I'm like, well, what time does she get here? She goes, well, because they open at 8 in the morning. She's like, well, she's usually here by 9. Oh, I bet you she is, because, she's the whatever woman. So, and, they're supposed to be open until 4:30, and then they're closed on Thursdays. So, hello. So I told her, well, I said, if it's not raining, she goes, well, ma'am, you just need to get this taken care of. So I'm not driving it, because, the little sticker expired at the end of May, so I've not driven it. And, she's like, well, we can take care of all your other cars. I said, I'm not worried about the other cars. They have, their car tags are valid. So I'll worry about swapping those. Another day I said, I'm sweating because this stresses me out. I get pukey, and just, it's just so hard to, I call it adult, because it's just dealing with someone who passes away with all the stuff that, if we would have just did it beforehand, put my names on everything, I wouldn't be doing all this. What stresses me out makes me sick. But anyway, so I told the lady, I'm like, well, my electric gate doesn't work. That's something else I got to fix, but it's always raining or it's too hot. And then my son's got to help me, and, he has a life too. But we're going to have to get that taken care of. And, because I'm sure once we fix it, it'll never rain again. But, you have to get out of your truck to open this 12-foot gate, to drive your truck through, to get out of your truck again, to pull the gate shut, and then go off. Well, you're soaking wet. And I told the lady, I said, if it's not raining, I will attempt coming here one more time. I said, maybe the third time's a charm. She goes, I'm so sorry. She says, I just don't know what to tell you to do, with this one paper. But she was able to go print out on the state that John did send the right paperwork in and the old title in, because there is a salvage title on record. Well, she told me I need to find the original one. I'm like, ma'am, I don't know where he put it. I mean, I have 3 huge boxes of stuff that literally, that's how John files stuff, because he would just go online and pay the bills every month, never opened up a bill that came in, they would pile up in his closet room, and then we'd scoop, John would literally take, when it was so big and the crap was falling off the shelf and everything, and then he would go to the bed, and I'm like, you can't put it on the bed, but he would take, he'd just take it and would shoop it into the box or whatever, and then bring it downstairs, and then put it in another big old box. I mean, I have 3 huge boxes of, oh my God, I don't even know how many years of crap that's in there, that when we were moving the beds and stuff around, we found that's John's filing system. He just put everything into these boxes. And so I told the lady, I'm like, since it's legally filed with the state and y'all have the salvage title, I said, can't we just do what's next? I mean, you have to surrender that salvage title anyway to put my name on it to pay for yet another title. And she's like, well, you need to talk to Connie. And I'm like, okay, fine. So, yeah, another whole day wasted. And I feel bad whining about it because, I'm trying to, anyway. I'm putting positive energy out there for, Jamie and her son and her family, because he was in a bad accident, and I did urge a prayer request. But this is just, and then then we get another letter, because I just happened to open it, from one of the Vanderbilt thing that says that, like I told you, during the time that John was there, the third-party medical thing had all his information, social security card, everything's been hacked. Well, that explains why some of our credit cards have been hit. So I've had to close them, get new ones on there, and we have to play that game. So, you know, that's yet another thing that you got to try to stay on top of and watch and do and make sure. And then, yeah, yeah, I give up. So anyway, back to the happy. See? Happy, happy, no whining. But man, this is just, anyway, it's for the birds. So back to the middle. This is our center signature. And I'm going to put some beads on here. I haven't done it yet. So I shouldn't call this a final flip flue, but it's everything but a few things I'm going to do. So anyway, so we have that we did a double with an envelope. So we have this one that comes out, and then we have this. And so I went ahead and put, this is a little die cut that I have. And so I put that on there, and I used some of that thin twine so that way it wouldn't bulk up here in the center. And then just have a little journaling spot on here. I know it does go in there, but I'm using my right hand. You know I can't, me and my right hand doesn't work well together. Oh my gosh. And then we don't work well together. Something's going to show, and I'm trying not to have it show. And then I don't work well. See, there you go. I mean, my gosh. I don't work well sideways because I'm cockeye anyway. And then the same thing. Let me see. Are you even seeing? Yeah. And then, oh, we have this one with this other dock, and then another one of the things that we did a double. You know, this is the envelope in here. And then this is a pocket on this side that we did with, oh gosh, Jalen, I swear it goes in easy, with another piece of the paper from one of the kits. So that's our little double pocket signature. And then we got, like I said, more coffee dye, just lots of journaling. So you can just, you know, journal away. Just write every day or whatever. I mean, there's plenty of things. If you have a short day, there's your short day. If you have your long day, there's your long day and a long day. It just depends on what happens. And then I just took some of that mermaid fingernail polish and just on the bottom, just so the sand sparkles, and then put some white nail polish in there. So it just has some highlights on it. And then here, you know, you could put some other paper. I know I still might, I don't know. I still might do something, you know, like put some more scraps, because I have a bunch more laying around. And then this, same thing as this one. I left this. These are just stamp off ones, like, you know, I call them angry stamping, but they're just stamp offs. And that way, you know, if she wants to put sticker or whatever on there, and there's lots of journaling on there. And then our girl. And then she's got some more doodle color page on the back. I know I had to put some sequins in here. What can I say? And then this is our little flip paper. And then behind here, I just I had one of my big stickers and some nail polish. Put it on a regular little journal card. I mean, yeah, index card. And then a little piece of the fish. So I just put it in there so she'd know that that was a little secret tuck pocket. And then this is just some scrap that I backed. And then the same thing with this one. This was some scrap we had from the paper, and I just backed it and put some ribbon on it, some sheer organza ribbon. So you can, it just had some extra oomph oomph to it. I know it's what's called oomph oomph. And then we have this little tag. I just put some yellow chiffon cream. I don't know what it's called. Let me look, see what color this is. Buttermilk. There you go. Nuvo Drop Buttermilk, and some mermaid nail polish, and then put that in there. And this is one of our collage that we did with some leftover pieces and parts. And then back here you can still see the lines through the paper on, this is parchment paper, so you can still write on there. And then just put it on a lined index card, and that's that. And then used some of the ephemera, cut out the sandals to put it on the beach, because you know they're walking on the beach. And then just a little journal card, sand in my sandals. I know, what can I say? Sometimes they just fall together. And it's just a little collage we did, our little tip in. And then, you know, our other beach chairs and some pretty beach paper. And then, oops, this is our overlay that we did. And I just put some white nail polish in the center of all the flowers just to, you know, jump them out. And then just back this on some index card, lined index card. Oh, sorry, I'm itching my leg because, like I said, I was in the grass earlier, trying to get that stuff out. And then just put some Nuvo drops on here and punched it in my tag punch and made a little taggy out of it. Just some journal and spot. I know, some beach. Our girl. I know. Whew, can you imagine being out in stinking July on a hot, humid beach with all those clothes on? Nope. I know I should have made that a tuck spot, but it's just there so you can have crinkle just for pretty. And then our other girl, I put the Little Mermaid nail polish on there just to give her beads on her purse, some bling bling. One of our paint chips that we put some ephemera on there and scrap, and then I just stenciled and put a sticky on there. And then this other one, same thing here. This one, I guess because it was so thick, was still damp when I put it in there. So I had to put my little turtle on here to cover the hole. But it goes with that one, so it worked out. It just, you know, it worked out. So, there we go. Sometimes you gotta leave your nail polish a little longer to dry and not be so hurry. And then this one here, if you're wondering why, it's like, oh, that's so glossy. I put nail polish on there. And then I just put some of the mermaid glitter one in the center just to make that jump. And then this one, I know I did this one by myself. I was just playing. And I know I put an actual label on here. So I just took some of my bubble wrap and just stamped it a little bit in different colors. And then put some, whatever that stuff is. Where's it at? I don't know what it's called. Shimmer paste? Yeah. Anyway. Frosty Sparkle Kiss. So, I just put that on there because I thought, you know, it looked like reflections of the sea, and then some more bubbles, and just, that's all. It was just a play. And I had some left on my bubble wrap, so I just on the back. So I had to make one little grungy thing on there. And like I said, I put one label on there. Oh, and then I put some washi in this little horse label. And then in here, we have another little journal card, and then a bunch of other little stickers that she can, you know, play with and do. So, I know I didn't leave much room for play. And then this was a piece of my offcut, so I just put it on there. And then these are just some scraps. This is just, you know, a piece of that leftover paper I had. I just thought it looked pretty in there. And then Our Lady. And then another little beach scene at the cabana. Actually, I guess that's Miami Beach or something. I don't know. The Havana. Okay. And then our little fishy tag in our little acetate bottle. So, he goes back into there. And then our girl that we put our big ephemera, a big fussy cut off of a page, and I ran the little waves through the embossing thing, put sequin on the little dangle string, and then just made a large journal card from some paper and put a big old tab on it so you can pull it in and out easy. And then a little ephemera cut there just to decorate that page. I know. And then over here I put mermaid. Can you see the mermaid fingernail polish on our sand dollar? Some Nuvo drops. And just another piece of, well, 2 pieces of paper that I backed. And just some Nuvo and some white nail polish just to, you know, give it some little dimension. And then I put, you know, the same, put the little mermaid fingernail polish in here. And, you know, if y'all are wondering why I call it that, because it's called Mermaid Magic from LA Colors, and I got it at Walmart. And then just this little tag that was in one of the kits. Just put that in there. And then this one is just like the one in the front. I just put it in back, put a little extra Nuvo drops and nail polish on there just to give it a little more oomph. And then more nail polish and mermaids. And my little stamp on here so she knows it was made from, you know, by me. And then this is our tip-in that we did with our double pocket. And, uh-oh. Is somebody, did I put it in there and somebody was still wet? Good possibility. I don't see what, oh, I hear it. You heard that little, something was on there. There you go. So what did, oh, right there, that little piece of Nuvo, it wasn't, you can see where it kind of stuck on the paper. So, I know I put another label on here, woohoo, and then just double, this was a piece of scrap that matched all the other tabs, and I just had some of that netting, and then just, you know, use some ephemera and just really scraps, and it turned out cute. Oh, well, you have to put it inside the hole. I know that's why, you know, that's why I should have maybe not punched it through. I should have just left, you know, did the front. You know, why? Why do these things fight you sometimes? Put that back up. Hold on to your belt buckles. Okay, and then this just had this paper on here, and it was too thin of a paper, so I went and put this little pocket on here, and there's nothing, and there's just this little note, flower note paper for journaling in here, just because that, you know, when I put this on here, it just made it too flimsy, and so I needed to make that a little sturdier, so I just took some scrap paper and put it on here and made another pocket. And then this is the back. Remember, this was part of the pocket. Hold on, Mia. And this is part of that little, you know, tuck pocket that was too big for the page. I just chopped the blue things off and turned it into a little journal card. And that is our Sunset Beach Journal. I know. I love it. I love it. It turned out really good. And like I said, I got to do that and do this, and maybe since I still have a little bit of time left, I might just add, you know, add on to here. So I'm not going to say goodbye yet. So let me finish my little parts, and then I'll do the final thing, and I'll put it together. All right, I'll see you in a few. Okay, guys, I'm back. I've made my decision. So anyway, I did go and put, I know I had to wait a couple hours. And then I was, anyway. So I went over with the matte gel, which I get this from Hobby Lobby when they have their painting stuff on sale, because it's regularly 20 bucks, but you can get it for $10 when it's when they have their artist paints and all that other good stuff on sale. So that's what that is. And it just, I decided I wanted to seal it, and it makes it just, I don't know, it looks, anyway. Then I went back with my LA Color Last, which I think this is either Walmart or Dollar Tree. I don't know where. I don't know. It's one of the two. That's what's near me, so that's where I get. So I had to go back over it and repaint the tiles so they would, you know, jump out. And then I just went ahead and did the burlap and lace on the side because it kept it, you know, beachy. So, all right. And then I used some tobacco brown. What do they call this? I don't know. I can't think anymore. All right. So, what I did come in here and I put these charms on here. I mean, these beads. Some of these are from Tommy. She sent me in Happy Mail, and then the other little ones are some of mine. So I did that, and then I went, and this was bothering me because you know, it was a little flimsy. So I went ahead and put a little piece of paper down the back, just because that's where the 2 holes were on this one. And then I just took some, oh my gosh, did it glue? Okay, whew, it kind of did. I stuck it in there while it was still wet. Oh my gosh. I mean, just the corner. Oh, come on. Glue. No, no, no. Where's my thing? Oh, I mean, I stuck it in there. I could feel it right there. Oh, see, right there it glued. Oh my gosh, but it's fine. I got it out. Anyway, wasabi. So I just went and put some of the washi tape on here because this is my scrap. And I didn't like the white showing, so I just put that on there. And then I had this, some of my angry stamping that, oh my gosh, I put in there while it was still wet. But now it's fine. Good golly, Miss Molly. All right, and then on here, I just went ahead and put this little pocket on here, put some nail polish on there just so give it a little ump. Put this little gold washi on top of here. Made this little mermaid tag because it just needed a little something else in there. And then this is just some scrap. I stamped it with the seahorse that I found when I was cleaning my mess. And so I just made that a little journal spot to go in this little pocket. And then this is just some extra paper. I went and put some, you know, washi on here because, you know, I had to put some gold on both sides. Put an extra one of these in here just so some scrap. Just for journaling space because it just seemed like it needed another piece of paper. And then where did I do? I went, I know. Oh, yo. Let me see. Well, shoot. I did do something else. All right, crud. I know. Oh, I went and put some more washi in here because it just needed a little something on that page with that one. And where's my mermaid ladies? I gotta find them. I know I just stuck an extra journal card in there for her. And I guess I could stick an extra, let's put an extra one of these back here just in case she wants to decorate or do. All right. I know. Let me, let's see if we can find them. Good grief. And then I stuck the other little note paper in here in case she wants to do. And then I put some extra, like, scraps of papers and stuff in case she wanted to glue anything. I was going to do, I've changed my mind. I know I keep talking myself out of it. Oh. So, good grief. Where did they go? I don't know. I know this is sad, isn't it? Oh, I went and put some washies in here because it just, like I said, it just needed something to pull it back together. Oh, I put some washi down the side here just because they had that margin and it just, And I put a little washi on the bag just so it can have some oomph. And then I went and put some sparkle, some blue sparkle on the paper just so, you know, it kind of tied it in. So I did that on my girls. And then, you know, I did this, which, hello, that itty bitty piece of glue. Got it. Oh my gosh. That was kind of rough, huh? I know. All right. And then I found this little tab on my table, so I just went ahead and stuck it in there because it was pretty. The blue went with it. So yeah, I know. And where's my other mermaid? Oh, and then I did on her, I did, you know, kind of the same thing. I just put some seashells down here, went and put some extra sparkles, some blue, just to kind of, you know, tie the little paper in. And I put some more washi on the bottom, some washi down the side on all these like that. And I know, what was this for? I don't know. Oh, this was for this little flip out. I had this scrap piece of paper from, you know, my thing. So I just folded it so it would fit in here and put it in a little tuck spot. So that way, I know, done. Had some journal spot. And I think that was all of the little thingies that I did. So it's officially done. And like I said, I just put some extra papers and stuff inside here. So if she wanted to make something that, you know, kind of goes with it, she's got some extra papers. So she is officially done. And there she is. So Sunset Beach is officially done, and now I get to mail it to Jaylyn the next time I go to our stinking post office. I know, girl, hold on. But anyway, it's done. So I know I really like it, and I really do like that extra texture on there. Like I said, it, you know, just strengthens it, and then make sure that you're sewing and stuff. But it gives it like this, you know, when you see paintings, it just, because I put it on with a credit card, you know, bloop, bloop, bloop. So that way you do have a little bit, it's not too texture, but it's just enough so that you know that something was put on there. So, all right, guys. Well, I know I'm loud. I hope y'all enjoy it. I hope you had fun. I had a blast making it. And we will get on to the next project. And so we have 3 days of rain coming. So party, I don't know. We'll be crafting, because I sure won't be going driving out and doing any adulting in the rain. So it will just have to wait till next week. I don't know. Anyway, so I will see y'all later. Lots of kisses, lots of love. And like I said, when I get my next little thing done that I probably will do off, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, we'll see you later. So now I'm just talking my butt because it's like 11 o'clock at night, and I had to wait for all this to dry so I can go to bed. All the dogs are like, you know, passed out and snoring in different places where they're like, hello, this is not our regular bedtime, our regular spot. But I had to get this done so I can post it tomorrow. All right, guys, I will see y'all later. And thanks for everything. I mean, thank you to my people. And I will see y'all later. Bye, guys.